Okay, testing. 1, 2, 2, 2, testing. Can you blear me? Blear me. Blear me. That has nothing to do with anything. It's like here with a BL. Well, like I said in previous live stream and podcasts, I said I'd be going throughout the city and doing these live anywhere I want. Within reason. Obviously, if there were 100 customers in here, I'd be the 101st one, and I'd be number one that would have to leave at that point because there'd be 100 people in WhataBurger. I'm at WhataBurger, located at Thomas Street and somewhere along Arby's R&B. Now, the reason I just imagine in my, John Lennon style that this actually exists and is relevant. For instance, if Donald J. Trump is on YouTube, I play it on my computer and I just envision the world's hearing it. Or President Donald J. Trump, I might add. And if even if I do this live stream, I'm thinking that my son in Liberia is hearing this too, because it's about 9 in the morning there on a Saturday. So in this world, it's been an amazing journey of arrival. And I'm still trying to determine if that's Steve Perry singing on that album, because it sounds really good. You should listen to Arrival, the Journey album. And also Relive Boston, Don't Look Back. Great album. I think that album was not given the respect that it should have gotten, because I remember being in what grade was I? 9th grade, 10th grade, and around then people were saying, oh, the second album isn't as good as the first. Boston. We're talking Boston. Jeez. How can you say any of their albums aren't up to snuff? Snuff. Anyhow, which brings me to my subject that I'll be going throughout the city now that I know that I don't need the entire setup to do a live podcast. Well, I can't really do a podcast. I can only do a monologue in this environment because I can't play music in between things and mix in songs. So I guess this is just a monologue then. I do recommend WhataBurger though. There's WhataBurgers throughout the city. They're open 24 hours. That's very rare for Phoenix. For anything be open 24 hours unless it's a and even those close at 5 a.m. But it's great environment. It's clean now. Well, kind of. No one here, so I don't really understand why it isn't perfectly clean, but that's okay. I'm not the manager. But anyhow, it is a great restaurant. I must say that. It was developed in 1957 or around there. Tragic story how the widow kept the entire franchise going. But it's a beautiful story in the end because WhataBurgers are now throughout the United States, and they're prolific and they're orange and white. What more can you ask for that? And I just enjoyed a grilled cheese sandwich for $2 and, well, let's get the price here. They gave it to me in a to-go bag. But a grilled cheese off the kids menu, for all you that is budget minded. It was carry out. I don't know why. I figured if they saw me with the computer and this, they might get the idea that I'm going to stay here for a while. Where's the receipt? Let's find the receipt. It must be mixed in with this yellow piece of paper. Let's find out. Oh, maybe it's in my right pocket. Let's hear it. It's worth noting. Here it is. No, it isn't. What is this? Oh, yeah, WhataBurger. So if you're looking for value and a budget to be able to survive in today's economy. Yeah, see, they're cleaning. Isn't that good? When I sat down, this table was dirty as hell. So this cheeseburger or this grilled cheese costs $2.49. Isn't that great? You too can get value at WhataBurger. And see, isn't it great? They're working in the background when no one's here and The tables were completely disgusting when I walked in. That's okay because I'll be doing this throughout the next few years, doing these monologues. And anytime I want, wherever I want, whenever I want, however I want, throughout the next few years. It's going to be a beautiful thing, believe me. So, how long has this gone on for? Let me check. Usually there's a timer on here. I started at 2 o'clock. It's 2:07 now. So normally these last about 30 minutes on these live streams, and as you can see, it's being sanitized. Thank God. So what else can I talk about that I haven't already talked about? Oh, let me talk about my videos. You know what really pisses people off is I give little details of certain situations, and they go, "Oh my God, he's telling the truth," and then but it's totally irrelevant to the entire story because I'm talking about like people going up in the space shuttle. What a joke, huh? But they hear little details. They go, "Oh, he's telling the truth," while the lies are prolific. I just feel just so inspired to tell you about all that. What's another good song that gets them all ranked up? Um, Eye to Eye, Face to Face. I love that song. Skin, great song by Jimmy Lee Boggs. What's a great line out of that song? Let me think. Oh, um, I forget. You have to listen to the song. It's called Skin by Jimmy Lee Boggs. And I do recommend listening to the instrumental version because it was all an instrumental in the whole entire process. Yeah, it was an orchestration of instrumentalization. So it's a beautiful thing. How long has this been going on for? So I've been here since about midnight. And there's nothing open. The Starving Artist closes at 1 on a weekend. Anytime, or not Anytime Fitness, that was anytime motherfucker is what I'm calling it right now. Over at Planet Fitness, they close at 10 p.m. and they reopen at 5 a.m. So I could stick around here for 3 more hours doing this live cast on YouTube because YouTube lets you stream forever. Isn't that a beautiful thing? How are the windows looking, buddy? Looks like we need some window cleaning over there. So regardless, I'm at WhataBurger at Thomas Street and whatever, and it's located at beautiful Phoenix, Arizona, right across from Wally Mart. I shouldn't say Wally Mart. In all due respect, it's Wally Mart, and no, it's Walmart. John, okay. They renovated the bathrooms. Give them that. The shopping carts are still, let's call them little Kias with 200,000 mile, what do you call those? Warranties? No, not warranties. What do you call it when you drive a car and it's like good for 100,000 miles, but it won't make it for about 60,000? That was my first thoughts when I drove a Kia. A Kia Sportage, one of those really good quality cars. And I sat down and drove that clunker for about around the block. And the salesperson goes, "Oh yeah, it's what is it? Guaranteed for 100,000 miles? No, it's warranted for 100,000 miles with the drivetrain too." I go, "This piece of junk won't last." No, okay, I use better respect than that. I said, "This car won't last 60,000 miles. Why would I want it for 100,000 miles?" But I guess it'd be warranted. Yeah, who'd want to keep that thing running? So yeah, it just came to my mind that you used me, pal. So anyhow, how long has this been going on for? So these will be going on throughout the city. My next stop will be the farmers market. I can do this live stream at the farmers market. It's Saturday, and it might be tomorrow. So I got to get out of here because I'm at WhataBurger. It's less disgusting now, but still kind of disgusting. But no one's here, so there's definitely an excuse for that. Have a good day and don't be live, just be glive.